チームイタリアがサーブ権を獲得しました。続いて本大会で採用されておりますチャレンジシステムについてご案内いたします。
From now, let us introduce the challenge system.
両チームの監督は試合中の主審の判定に異議を唱えることが可能となります。各チーム1セット2回まで権利が認められており、ラリー中でもチャレンジが可能です。チャレンジが申告されると、ビデオプレイでの確認が行われ、チャレンジ成功の場合、チャレンジの残り回数はそのまま残り、失敗の場合はチャレンジの回数が減ることとなります。また、VTR でプレーが確認できなかった場合は、主審判定が採用になります。この場合、チャレンジの回数は減りません。さらに、VTR および主審の判断をつかない場合は、ノーカウントとなります。
Head coaches are entitled to request challenges each time they understand a fault takes place and is not called by the police, or when they would like to ask a review of the referee's decision. Teams will keep the right to call another challenge if the other end is correct, up to the maximum of 2 unsuccessful challenges per set. When the situation is unable to review by officials, the first referee has the right to call, and also when the referees cannot make any decision, the team still keeps the right to play the challenges.
チャレンジが要求できる項目は、ボールの落下地点のボールイン、ボールアウトの判定、ゴール口のボールへの接触、選手によるネットへの接触、選手あるいはボールのアンテナへの接触、サーブ時、選手の足のエンドライン踏み越し、後衛の選手がアタックを打つ前のアタックラインの踏み越し、試合中、選手の足が相手コートに入ったかどうか、以上の項目となっております。
Challenges are allowed during a variety of following situations: ball in or out, block touch, net touch, antenna touch, football including a throwing, spike, and entering a component ball.
チャレンジの使い方一つで試合の流れを大きく左右することもありますので、このチャレンジシステムも見どころの一つとなっています。それではここでこの試合の報道アシスタントのご紹介です。堺市立堺高等学校の皆さんです。大きな拍手を。
The FIVB World Grand Champions Cup is in Japan as the planet's top 6 volleyballing nations battle it out for glory. Up next, France take on Italy in the Municipal Central Gymnasium. All the action to come right here in Osaka. Hello everyone, welcome to the FIVB World Grand Champions Cup, match number 2 from day 4 of competition. And if you've been following the first game today, you saw 5 sets of world-class volleyball, and we potentially have the same here as France take on Italy, a game that could well be 5 sets. Italy very much in the hunt for the championship. This time around, this is how it looks. Brazil have gone top. If Italy win this game, they will have 9 points. And as they beat Brazil 3-2, they would go top. So it's very much a competition that's going to go down to the last day. Teams going through the warm-up. Thibault Rossard, the left-handed outside hitter for France. France with one of the few teams in the world with 2 starting outside hitters who are both left-handed. And those of you who were watching the last game, I asked a question about where did the term side out come from, and I asked you to get in touch at FIVB Volleyball, and thank you for the answers that came back. And I've been given a link which gives the rules from 1900 when volleyball was invented. This is the actually 1897 Association, the Athletic League Handbook of Volleyball. The game was invented by William G. Morgan of Holyoke, Massachusetts. A game developed in his gymnasium, which he called volleyball, and talks about how the term, all the rules and so on. And one of those that it says is when you used to serve, you could only score a point from serving if you won it that way. A side only scores when serving, as a failure to return the ball on their part results in the server being put out, and that then soon became side out, hence the term and where it comes from. Fascinating. Some history from volleyball. Thank you to the social media community for that. In particular, and Jeremy Brown, who provided that information. So the teams, having finished the warm-up, and now we're out on court and we are ready for the national anthems. We'll start with France, we'll finish with Italy. Players return to the sidelines and get ready for their introduction onto court. Before we meet them, we are going to meet the referees in charge for this game. So the first referee is from Serbia, Vladimir Simonovic. He's in charge. He's on the left of the screen, and he'll be ably assisted by the Dominican Republic's Denny Cespedes. And then the challenge referee today from Brazil is Paulo Turci.
The second referee is Mr. Denny Cespedes from Dominican Republic.
So out come the teams, starting with France, and this is how they're going to line up. So starting setter today is Antoine Brizard. In the opposite slot is Jean Patry, so a little change from what we've been seeing. No place on court for Stephen Boyer, no place on court for Tony Uti at the moment. So this is how Italy line up. And they're going with their strongest lineup, although it's only getting a nod. So Lengini's decided to go for.
France versus Italy. ヨーロッパ大会代表フランス世界9位ブロザス
So the second referee checking the rotations. France's Kevin Tilly playing as libero. Krepenikov will be watching. He's injured. Tilly, normally an outside hitter, is injured. Must have shoulder problems. He's not being able to swing it, so he's playing as a libero. Engapeth not here. He's injured. Italy in white serving. It's France in red receiving. This is match number 2 from match day number 4 of the FIVB World Grand Champions Cup here in Japan. First 2 days were in Nagoya, and we have 3 days of competition here in Osaka. First point goes to France, courtesy of that play from Rossard. A nice start for France. Jean Patry's played it really well since coming in as a substitute in the earlier matches. Oh my goodness me, what in the wide world of sports happened there? Perfect swing from Antonov.
イタリアに最初のポイントです。
We may have our first challenge. It looks like we do.
The challenge by Italy, ball in out.
チームイタリア、ボール
It's Welling. Welling. There's either in or there's out, isn't there? It's a bit like saying something is illegal or highly illegal. It's either illegal or it isn't. So that one was in. And it's Italy with the serve again. Trevor Clevenot making sure the ball doesn't come back, except for the opportunity for France to have the serve with Chinanese. A massive swing from Vittori. Italy know that they would go top should they win this, but right now, whilst they're playing, it's the last thing on their mind. It's all about trying to get past France, their tough opposition. There's some quality players, as Patry is showing. Lanza with an excellent swing. Well, over the top of 3 blockers from Patry. He's certainly making a name for himself in this French team. Plays for Montpellier in France, but playing like he is at the moment and keeping these guys on the bench. He may be on and off to bigger and better things. Montpellier may be a hard push to keep hold of him. Oh dear. Well, Tilly was there. He was there for ages. Brizard waited and then thought, no, I'm going to go after it. So just a complete miscommunication. Tilly's there, he's waiting, he's got it. Brizard was ignoring him. And Brizard as well would have then had to turn around to make that set. Sometimes just because you're the setter doesn't mean you have to take the second ball. Italy have it into transition. There's a really good pickup by Clevenot. Not going to come back once Vettori got hold of it. Italy moving through the gears. Very nice pickup by Clevenot. But he gives Vettori the point. swing. Daryl Bultor hasn't been starting, but he's got the Noah ahead of Le Golf. He's done very well. Four of France's starting 6 players on the bench. But you know what? It's not bothering anybody in the French team because they lead Italy 8-7 at the first technical timeout. So an unforced error from France, but still just the 1 point separating the teams at the moment. Nobody has forced the issue sufficiently well to make a breakthrough of any note. Oh, wow, that's going to sting. That has come right back into the face of Lanza. He's trying not to make anything of it. Chinanese completely shutting Lanza down. And then it's a double contact. Tilly making a great dig. And France have the lead.
Number 4, opposite Japan.
So Italy back in front now. It's a game that is seesawing from one side to the other in terms of the team with the lead. Nice play from Rossard. Big swing from Vettori. Well, Italy have two very good opposite players in the absence of Ivan Zaitsev. Vettori, the starting opposite. They also have Giulio Sabi as well, number 18, who hits the ball just as hard, if not harder. It's Vettori who's the first pick at the moment for Blengini.
両チーム4番を背負っている2人がチームを引っ張っています。
Nice up by Brizard. And Patry gets it down. Very well watched by Brizard. Ball thumped away by Mazzoni. And still no one getting full control of this set. Off the shoulder from Patry, a little too tight to the net. And the antenna is caught, the ball out of play. Italy have the point. Great work. Also getting Piano to go with him, and that left the space for the ball to be put away outside. Clevenot with the serve. Unfortunate net touch by France. Into the second technical timeout. France leading by 1 in a game that is yet to catch light, but no doubt will do as we get towards the end of this first set. Ball in by Kalechi. Rossard gets the block out. France have opened up a 2-point lead. Nice play, 3 attackers onto 2 blockers and the gap opened up. All good for France then at the moment. Brizard with the serve. Patry into the front row with Chinanisi and Rossard. Vicious swing from Vettori that Brizard does well not to get hurt by. Very nice pick-up, very nice pass by Antonov. What a swing this is. The consistency of France's game at the moment is keeping Italy in this one. Spirito coming in to serve for Piano.
Substitution by Italy. Number 5 out, number 40 out, number 5 in.
Chases on, Lanza gets to it. Gianelli goes wide for Antonov as he caught the fingers. Yes, he has. Chinanisi trying to say he didn't touch the ball, but penalty by. Because it didn't touch Chinanisi, it touched Rossard. France call the timeout. Italy in front, but just by. Does what France hoped it would. It gives them the ball back. Spirito back out.
Number 5 out, number 14 in.
Italy hanging on to their lead. And a nice ball into the middle for Mazzoni, extends the lead. So a carry called against Filippo Lanza. Oh dear, that wasn't very nice, was it? No choice for the ref, really. Chinanese with the serve. And it's an error from Vittori, and would you believe it, France now have the lead right towards the end of this set, and so Italy call the timeout.
Quindi lavoriamo con i laterali centrali, diamo delle indicazioni, ok? Mi raccomando, l'opposto, soprattutto con le palle staccate, adesso
Swing from Clevenot. Side out, the timeout not helping Italy. France now leading by 2. And now, just like that, it is set point for France. Italy calling the timeout, but it may well be too late.
è una palla media, ok? E lì dobbiamo giocare con respiro, ok? Non sempre gli attaccanti che devono cercare di bloccare.
Set a rush of points from them towards the end. They are now leading Italy by 1-0. Statistics. Well, 14 attacks each, 6. Well, okay, so I think blocking was the key to that one.
さて、両チームファーストセット。アタックは14本ずつ、サービスエースは1本ずつ。このような内容になっています。セットカウント 1-0 リードのフランス。
The second set starts the way it finished, a point for France. Italy just seem almost unflustered by things at the moment. It's as if they don't realise, I'm sure they do realise what's at stake. They win this one, they're top of the group, and a chance of winning the Grand Champions Cup. They're not playing like it at the moment. France, a team that cannot win it, playing some very nice volleyball. That's too tight. And it's a net touch by Oleg Antonov, despite the fact he actually got the ball over. France now 2-0 up. Patry digs Vettori, but nobody digs Patry. Super spike, indeed. That is what is now ringing out the round. Gymnasium here as Vettori goes back to serve. Certainly shutting down Giannanese. This time though, Giannanese gets it in between blockers. Vettori is a quality opposite player. There's no question of that. Consistency sometimes called into question. Giannanese back to the serving line. Lanza working the block, getting the better of Patry. So just as we were in the first set, the scoreboard is ticking over, not much between the teams. The question will come as to whether or not France can do what they did in that last set by taking the last 5 points or so to win the set. Both teams making the same mistakes, similar times. No one's been able to have the consistency required when needed. Vittori gets Italy out of a little bit of trouble. That ball brought Gianelli off the net, so running the middle's not as easy as it could have been on what was a free ball. Expect slightly better than that from Antonov. It was only with the serve. An absolute thumper from Italy, and it's Yuri who have a 3-point lead at the first technical timeout, trailing by a set to love to France. There's a nasty spin on that. Italy did well to make something of it, but it's France who have a chance. Vittori out of the play. Lanza, make sure the ball hits the floor. Italy have increased their lead. Players are going through the net, but they don't need to go through the net, they just need to go challenge because they believe Lanza made a block and it hit Patry as it went out. So they have to say block touch. Oh no, I don't suppose you can challenge that, can you? You can't challenge if the ball's come back and hit the player, but they could go and have a look and say block touch. Or just say ball in, ball, no, ball in, ball out would be an animation. And that's a tricky one. Got a replay to have a look. Cleveland works the block. fascinating, isn't it? You have the challenge system, and it does so much good for the game. It eliminates so many talking points and gives a much fairer result. And then, of course, with that comes things that you can't challenge that you think, actually, it'd be quite good if you could, but then how do you do it? That one's a definite blockade. We've had instances of ball up, ball down, where players gone in with a pancake. That's where they slide their hand on the floor or put their hand on the floor and the ball hits the hand and it comes up with the hand on the floor. And a few times in that instance, the ball is deemed to have hit the floor before he's got his hand to it, or it's part hand and part floor. And that could be another thing to come into the challenge system, to be able to say, as we saw clearly yesterday, the ball had hit the floor. To challenge that, because they're not easy for referees. And then the one that can't be challenged was the ball that was hit into the block that went out, but hit the player as it went out. Challenge maybe player touch. Lanza's been blocked again by Chinanese one-on-one. Lanza is having a bit of a tough time at the moment. Chinanese reaching right in, taking away the angle Lanza wanted to hit. That was a world-class set from Gianelli. He's jumped top of his reach and made a C-quick, a short behind, or a quick behind. It wasn't short, it was very high. That was the block from Chinanese, shutting down Lanza. Matti Piano will gallop in to serve. Oh, well watched by Gianelli. But it's still a point for France as Pantry finds the line. Gianelli clued in, he knows, as a setter himself, the opportunity for a second ball over is there. So he's covered it. Brizard. Good up by Kalachi. Right place at the right time. Vettori hands it away. Pantry had to be careful not to touch the net, so he couldn't have a full swing. Still a good pick-up by Kalachi, and an excellent finish by Vettori. Almost a miss-hit by Mazzoni. It still works, though. Italy now 4 ahead. Seem to have woken up now and are ready to play. France call a timeout.
Quand on sait qu'on soit vraiment vigilant, on peut être trop gentil, on anticiper le retour direct. Tout le monde,
Off the back of the timeout, France have the ball. And it's Thibaut Grossard with the serve. Antonov gesturing as if it came off the block, but there's no challenge coming. It was just a hitting error. Offside once again. Look at serve from him. This time it is off the block by Antonov. Oh, goodness me. Chinanese has got Italy to make a net touch. Well, lack of concentration from Italy. France will serve it. Chinanese with the ball. Too tight, too low. France is saying, or Italy is saying that France touched that first. So they're going to go for maybe net touch, but it might show that France have touched the ball before Italy, which means then the referee will have to make a decision about whether it's an illegal play. What we will get to see is who touched the ball first, won't we? Well, they've touched it first, and they've touched the net. So a good challenge from Italy, and into the technical timeout, leading 16-13, but they are set back.
Là, on est bien, donc on continue comme ça, d'accord? Toi, toujours patient, si la réception sur les gros serveurs, Camille, les Tony, n'hésite pas à demander des temps pour ouvrir et juste un petit peu plus à l'avenir, de temps en temps. Tu vois les serveurs à peu près plus.
It's looking like this set will go Italy's way if they can maintain their focus. Side outs won't be an issue for Italy. Cheap point back. Italy keep their 4-point lead. Ace serve, Italy. Timeout called by France.
Secondo set, Game France. 2回目のタイムアウト。フランス、このセットのタイムアウトを使い切りました。先ほどサービスエースを決めたのは ティームイタリアナンバー6のシモーネ・ジャンネッリです。198センチ、21歳、最高到達点は350センチという選手。この選手、2015-16シーズンのイタリア国内リーグでデビューして活躍しているという選手です。
Patrick finds a way through. Oh, ace serve from France. Clevenot getting in on the act and making things a little bit more interesting. Massive triple block from Italy. Patrick covering his eyes just in case that one come right back at him. Liliel's coming in for Bultor to serve. Italy 3 away from levelling this match at 1-all. Liliel going off, Spirito coming in. Patrick puts it away. Vettori back to the serving line. He's capable of getting this done with 2 big serves. It's off the block and away. So it is set point now for Italy. Good pass. Italy with a swing for the set. Well, they're going to have to try and get another swing. That's another huge block from France. Salvatore with the error.
ポイントはここはアウトでした。
Italy have got 2 timeouts left should they need them. But they're going to use one of them.
Time out for Italy.
セカンドセット TT イタリー1回目のタイムアウトです。
Vai raga, questo, attenzione, le coperture tutte e 6. Go, go, go. イタリア変わらずセットポイント。
Broussard. That ends the set. Italy take it 25-20. It's one set all here in Osaka.
セカンドセット25対20でチームイタリアが取りました。セットカウントはこれにより1対1のタイムスコアとなりました。それではここで T シャツプレゼント企画に行ってみよう。素敵なビッグアクション、ビッグパフォーマンスを見せてくれている皆さんに友人日本応援 T シャツプレゼントという企画なんですが、
Very different looking set of stats from that set. France with 3 errors too many. Italy with 1 block more, 1 attack more. And therein lies the difference.
さて、セカンドセットのスタッツです。エースは両チーム1つずつございました。その中でチームイタリア大きな活躍を見せているのはルカ・テットーリ。
So this is where Italy have been putting the ball, focusing on the region around where the front court swing hitter is, and then the odd ace. Well, here we go with set number 3. Patrick putting it down.
最初の得点はジャンプカトリー、レジェンドからのブロック外れの得点。
there for Vettori to make a dig. Sometimes you have to tell yourself to go after the ball. Looks like we've got a slight problem. Not sure entirely what it is. Something to do with the antenna over on that far side. Got a string hanging out the net, have we? Pair of scissors, anyone? Chile coming over to have a little look. Anything can't be on there that you should be there. Interview will be unsafe for the players. We've got all these cameras around the court, but no one is actually showing us what the issue is, are they? Quite nice. She's playing with the net. It might be that it's the cable, actually, for the net camera that is in the middle of the net that might just come out and be in the way, so to cover it up. They're getting caught in there, or catching their finger on it, something like that perhaps. It's quite incredible, isn't it? With all those cameras and no one, not one of them, is showing us what's happening. What's happening on court, though, is we have two teams who haven't really got quite, haven't really shown a consistent amount of quality during the course of this match so far, and it's very much anyone's for the taking. One set apiece, France leading. This is a match that could easily go to 5, but wouldn't be a classic if it did, the way that they're playing at the moment. As at Volleyball quite rightly pointed out, the earlier match with Brazil playing was an instant classic in this competition. I say with Brazil in a 5-set thriller. France now have been caught by Italy, 2-2 in this third set. Sticking with the team that started this match, no place on court at all for the captain, Benjamin Toniutti. Toniutti plays his volleyball for Zaksa in Poland. Got it right this time, along with Kevin Tilly. Is a Montpellier player, along with Jean Patry, who's serving. As good a player as Vettori is, and there's no question that he is exceptionally talented. He's no Zaitsev. more like it from Vettori. Gianelli. Well, it's a big enough court, 9 by 9 meters. I think these players will get the ball in more often than not. But Gianelli now gets to go back and serve. Italy just one behind. It's an excellent block from Lanza and Piano. Lanza getting hands on the ball. Another big block, this time Piano getting across to link up with Vettori. But Italy have gone in front. Solid defending. Decent block. Gianelli once again. Cleveland with an excellent pass. Patry should put it away, does put it away. Antonov collapsing under his own weight. And Cleveland now goes back with the service. No touch off the block from Lanza. Lovely set by Gianelli, one-handed. France with the lead at the technical timeout in this match that is otherwise evenly balanced at one set all.
Revenir pour faire les 3 points. D'accord? On a le droit de faire des points, mais après, il faut qu'on soit encore plus concentré. Le concentré, c'est l'alternance du service, c'est bien. Mais...
una cosa. Secondo me tu dai più corto. Se gli dà qualche piccolo tempo glielo dà. Con perfetta ed è più contro rinforzo. Ok? Va bene? Andiamo raga, andiamo! Raga, guarda, come palla arriva male.
Filter. Three front court attackers, all moving, all pinning. France's 3 blockers, and then Lanza coming up on the overload. Chinanese out to lunch, blockers out wide. Excellent use of the back row. of play. Vittori with a clever roll just over the top until he was waiting for a big hit, but he's in a, but that's not great defending from Tilly, really, is it? He's there on that baseline, 4 touches off the block, so should be set in a position where he should be chasing the ball down, but he wasn't. That was then. This is now. Italy leading by 2. Vittori way up and across on Rossard. Another big block from Italy. It's definitely the difference between the teams at the moment is Italy's blocking strength. France calling timeout.
Si on peut aider sur les pipes aussi quand même, c'est vrai qu'on part un peu plus large, mais les postes 4 et 2 peuvent aider un petit peu sur les pipes, d'accord, mais en lecture, donc on peut essayer de mettre un peu plus de pression. Nous, il faut pareil un peu plus.
Coming then from France, they believe it should be their point. That's why. It was close, wasn't it? Handing the line. Tilly on his heels. Not going to make a dig unless it was smashed right at him. It's a big serve from Boyer. In fact, from Rossard it was. Boyer be happy with a serve like that. Boyer's yet to see the court. Entry off the block. She couldn't get to it. Hit from Cleve, no. France are level. No, neither team's really got any rhythm going in this match. They haven't developed a run of points. There's not any real links we're seeing or any player that's particularly playing well. It's one of those games, isn't it? Timeout called by Italy. This match could go either way.
Pour garder les blocs de Vittori.
セットカウント1対1。サーブセット12対12、互角の戦い。
That's the way to move in front. Lovely ace serve. Right, it's always the ones that are right in between players, especially when they get on the same shoulder line, that are going to cause problems, whether it's from service or whether it's from spiking. That time Lanza deals with it. It was actually at him. Good covering as well. Gianelli out of the action. Nice reverse set by Lanza to find Vettori. So that's what you expect from your outside hitters. They are ball players. You have the setter, and then you have your outside hitters, the three most skilled players on the team in terms of the actions that they have to perform. This made me wonder whether or not having three players in that position who could all set as well as your number one setter. You had two ball players who could set as well as your number one setter, so they could run a quick attack, they could run anything you wanted. That would certainly change the dynamic of a lineup and reduce any rotations where you had to have the setter coming from difficult positions. Ace serve from Italy. Clemo got caught out by that one. Nice from Gianelli. Big point from Italy. That's three Gianellis on the court for Italy. He can hit as well as any one of the hitters he's got. Contact point's incredible, blocking's incredible, serving is incredible. I haven't seen his passing. That might be the one area you might have to work on. Shame from Vettori. Again, he's not one for moving his feet. But it is Italy who keep the lead just.
Number 18, France,
That was a vicious swing from Vettori. When it's there in his hitting zone and he's going to see that he can put it away, he does let anything go, does he? He's all-out swing from him. And Italy with a 2-point lead at the technical timeout.
Se la gioca così, ragionate sulla traiettoria, la parabola dell'alzata. Quando ricorda cosa devi fare per la porta di linea, non tanto veloce lenta, se gli arriva da rete, non è che se non becca il muro,
Mazzoni to serve for Italy. Good covering from Tilly. Clemo showing cross-court, turning to put that ball just over the block. And then had all the energy taken out of it by the block and no one could get near it. Again, Vettori's all over the shop in defence. He's really there for his hitting and his blocking and his serving. Look at Vettori. Moya into the action, and Chinese and Wizard off, and also coming in is Tony Uti. First time on court for France's captain.
6 on service, 12 position point.
Well, it was just a dress rehearsal of a substitution, so they're going to do it again. Here we go, just in case we missed it first time. Toniuti to serve. Double substitution doing its job, an instant point for France, courtesy of the error from Philippe Lanza. Another big block, and Philippe Lanza finding himself in a bit of trouble at the moment. Moyer getting in on the action straight away. Nicely done by Vittori. That's an easy lead for Clevenot. He'll go back to serve now for France. Looks like Italy, despite some moments of brilliance from them, the unforced errors could be costly. Italy calling timeout. France lead by 2.
Composto qua, ok? Molto alla diagonale, attenti se la palla è una palla che non gli arriva da rete a non saltare troppo presto, ok? Perché lui
Clevenot to serve. Piano hitting the right note. Sorry, won't say that again. Serve from Lanza, brings back the overpass. Vittori should put it away, does put it away, and Italy now level. You can't say it enough times, can you, how important serving is in volleyball. Get the ace, but you get the overpass, you can just reduce options. There's so many things that can happen as a positive for you as a team if you can serve well. Italy turn it around. 2 good serves from Lanza. Some good defense. It's calling the timeout.
retta, se gli dà una palla da rete, ok? Lì, fermo, non sai cosa hai fatto. Tu scendi quello che vuoi, ma l'uno che salga lì fuori nuovo, ok? Raga, attenzione che se la palla va in 4, non sei per farti usare sulla palla. No, se stai decisamente...
Lanza will serve again. He's had 2 excellent serves already. There's another one. Oh, that was a shame. That's not having to run under the net, not touch the net. At least not in the part inside the antenna. Couldn't bring it back. But he'd gone in between the antenna anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. Danielle coming in. Until going off. Danielle on to serve and play defense. A warm-up hit for Luca Vettori off the back of a wonderful set from Gianelli. Spirito substituted in the serve for Piano. Does enough, and that will bring about double substitution for France. Before that happens, Italy make a change. Spirito goes off, Piano comes on to whip off, actually come in. Just going to be the one first part of the double substitution for France. So much as Toniuti is off, and Atri is in, no setter on court. This boy is going to have a big serve, and then once his serving run comes to an end, Rizard will come in to replace him. Checking the captain on court, which is Trevor Clevener. 5. Well, the call about was very late. It's a nice dig by Clevener. The mid block doesn't work. Gianelli's making a touch, but not a meaningful one. Be another change. Rizard now back into the action. Boyer goes to the bench. Huge swing from Vettori. Wonderful swing from the opposite player for Italy. Now he gets a chance to serve. That's a great swing. Vettori way back off the net, having a swing from way behind the 3-meter line. It's set point now for Italy. So Italy take the set, 25-22. A massive block to put France down. And it's Italy who lead by 2 sets to 1.
イタリア2-1リード。さて、第3セットのスタッツご紹介しておきましょう。レースは両チーム1本ずつです。スパイク決定はイタリアが16本、フランスが12本となっています。イタリア、第3セット5本ブロックポイントを上げてますね。これは大きい。フランスが1本。
Well, just looking at those stats, Italy with 4 more points in attacks, but they gave away 8 errors. So again, it's one of those sets. Could have gone either way. Nothing brilliant, particularly about what was being played. And oh, look at this. This is the Italy spike hit points. And are they pretty much in relation to the height of the net? And if you look at the antenna points, some of those actually above the height of the antenna. Some very impressive hitting going on. Most of those from Vittori on that side. And then through the middle on the from Piano. Some of those might also be the pipe attacks.
世界ランキング9位フランス、ヨーロッパ大会会長、対するは今回ワールドカップ出場、世界ランキング4位イタリアの対戦。
Forced error gives Italy the first point of this set. Italy not overly impressed with that one. Well, the upshot of all this 3 sets we played is the fact that Italy are 1 set away from victory, 1 set away from topping this group, topping the World Grand Champions Cup, and then being 1 victory away from winning it. Italy have the USA to play, first match on match day 5, 11:30 local time. Ace serve from France. But and if Italy are going to do this, they desperately want to win this particular set and win it 3-1. I don't think 3-2 will help them much. Trossard with the serve. That's a very big serve. Vettori flying in from the back row. That's a big net touch by Cleveland as Italy players all pointing at him. This time, France do get the point. Italy backs back to the point themselves. Coming into this, Luca Vettori had 57 points, 46 from spiking. And the closest to him after that was Oleg Antonov with 45. And Filippo Lanza 58, in fact, leading. So the three-pronged attack, two outside hitters and the opposite, taking most of the hitting weight and load for the team. France having used more players across the matches, spreading the load and the points. Hassan Thibault with 30. And Steven Boyer, who's not playing, he's played very little in this one, with 28 points coming into the game. Gianelli. Touch. Oh, no carry given. Oh, that's a wonderful pickup by Gianelli. Hammered into the block. And the point goes the way of Italy. Well, everybody either side of Bolton was saying no touch, no touch. Bolton knew he touched it. Surprised that wasn't given as a carry as well. Most of the French fans probably in agreement. The play continues. Italy take the point. Gianelli had a magnificent pickup. And now Italy have turned things around in their favour, leading by 1. Cleveland with a mistake. We've got a challenge coming during the course of that rally, so Tilly has seen something. He's not really sure if it is or not, is he? Well, he's calling it incorrectly. But he was lost the point anyway, as it was going to be an error. And that means we go into a technical timeout because Italy now lead 8-5.
Qualche salto lo possiamo fare se c'è buona ricezione, tenendo sempre presente tu se ti entra di qua, un passo prima, perché se non gioca quella ti gioca dietro. Ok? Vai ragazzi!
That's a wonderful dig. At last, some of the play from Italy we were hoping for from the start of this game, really. Their ability to play this game is exceptional. They are, after all, the Olympic silver medalists from Rio 2016. A team that narrowly missed out in an epic match against Brazil. And whilst they don't have Juan Terena here and they don't have Zaitsev, they still have quality in Gianelli, who comes up with the ace. And now they are beginning to find their stride. They're breaking away from France. It wasn't so much about the speed, it was the precision.
Substitution by France. Number 5 out. Number 8 Renner in.
Liniel comes in, Klebno's gone to the bench. Gianelli continues to serve. Nobody bothering to go with Bolter. Patry. Gianelli straight through the middle with Piano. Will stay in play. Liniel with his first swing, and he's got it off the block and off of Lanza as well to take the point. Goes back to serve. Spirito will come in at the next time around. That Piano will go to serve, more than likely. That's if they get that far. They have a big lead. They keep extending it. Might get around another 6 or 5 rotations. Bultor's having a good game as he gets the ball. Chased by Liniel. Free ball for Italy, 3 front row attackers plus the pipe. It wasn't a very good ball in. And they get away with it, Italy. Bolter is off because Tilly is in as a libero. Lovely from Jean Patry.
ジャンプパトリー。
Chinanese didn't need to bury it, he just needed to get it on the floor. He's done that. France are back to within 3. Well, it's an ace serve for France. They're back to within 2. Blengini's going to be thinking timeout here, surely.
Number 4, you target 40. 4セット、チームイタリア1回目のタイムアウトです。
Les phases centrales, le retour direct, le passage arrière, etc., les gars, d'accord?
Sulla pallaetta è più diagonale, quindi 5 lungo, 7 gira, ok? E se possibile. Dai!
Great serve. Nice one by Vettori. Kalachi getting in the way, but it won't stay in play. Who's that going to be given to? It's given to France. That's always a tricky one, that, unless you really watch it in slow-mo to know who exactly had the last touch of the ball as it went out. Referees get a really... Well, that looks to me like it's come off of Chinanese. There's a bigger hit from Antonov. Not a great swing from Patri. Italy now back to a 2-point lead. Nice ball in from Liniel. Oh, that's a lovely swing as well on the pipe attack. Liniel plays his volleyball and he plays against these guys week in, week out. And playing for Ravenna. However, technical timeout, Italy leading by 2. And more importantly for them, by 2 sets to 1.
Questo momento viene come riferimento, sì, però anche tu puoi fare il salto di secondo tempo e avere quelle mani alte, ricordati, se lui non è uno della prima alta, è bravo ad angolare e a variare, quindi se tira passa basta, se tu cadi con le mani alte tu perdi, ok? Posizione per 6.
Ace serve from Mazzoni, a cruel blow for France. Notice another ace serve, but this time a better serve in that it foxed Liniel, not because it hit the net, but because it dropped and swerved. Caused him too many problems. Italy definitely moving farther and further away from France here. 5-point lead. France will call a timeout. It's all going very well for this jury. Looks like they are going to take this 3-1. Looks, though, can be deceiving. Nice big swing from Liniel.
2010年ビーチバレーボールのフランス王者ジュリアン・ギネール、今はインドアバレーボールに専念しています。
Even bigger block.
ブロックポイントです。
Sorry, this time gets it off the block of Liniel. So Italy have a 4-point lead. Through the middle. Very clever from Lanza. It's a very good position Italy find themselves in here with this lead. As long as they can side out, as little France will be able to do. Excellent ball in by Colacci. That point for Italy is recognised by the wonderful pass Colacci put in to allow the ball to be hammered down by Filippo Lanza. Well, Boyer's in with Toniuti. It may well be too little too late. Spirito's time serving has come to an end. So a cheap point for Italy gives them now the ball back. They just are 2 away from wrapping this one up. There's not much in it. When you look at the stats overall as the double substitutions are reversed, Italy got 54 points from attack, France 50. Italy 11 blocks, France 10. Italy 6 serving points, France 5. And opponents' errors, Italy got 23 points from France, and France had 22 points from Italy. It has been close, very close, but ultimately Italy now have 4 match points to put them top of the Grand Champions Cup table. Antonov with the serve. And Patry gets it off the hands and away. And the first match point is saved. Italy win this, it's out of Brazil's hands. It'll all come down to the game between Italy and the USA. And the ball does not come back. Mazzoni puts it down. Italy take the set, 25-21, and the match by 3 sets to 1. And they move to the top of the table of the Grand Champions Cup here in Japan. 1 game away from the title. チームイタリアが勝利を収めました。上田チームイタリ両チームの健闘をたたえ大きな拍手をお送りください。So job well done in the end. France taking the first set, Italy taking the next 3. Although Italy not with their strongest team, a couple of absentees, and France not putting out their strongest team, but also with an absentee. No Engapeth here for France. No Leroux, but Leroux not selected. Engapeth not here because he's injured. Repenikov not playing because he's injured. Even so, Italy without Zaitsev and Wantarena get the victory. They're top of the table. So smiles for the Azeri. Calling over the photographer. Come on, hurry up, take our picture. He's having them motoring to the top of the table. Well, it wasn't to be for France. They had no way of winning this tournament. Too many losses for them in the lead up to this game. Now we can hear from Karachi.
A good win for you today. Was it very hard?
Yes, a good win. We are very happy for this result. It's very important for the competition. So tomorrow we have another important match against USA. So we want to win.
What was the big difference today?
Serve in the modern volleyball. Serve is the most important thing, and we have served very well.
Can you give us a message in Italian for your fans?
In Italian? Ciao a tutti, continuate a seguirci, Forza Italia.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, nice to hear from Kalachi, and as he rightly said, served the most important thing. Italy did it well, and they got themselves over the line, and it's all set up very nicely for the final day of competition here at the FIVB World Grand Champions Cup. One more match to come. Japan will be in action before then. Let's have a look at the highlights from this fantastic game. So Italy have motored their way to the top of the table. This is the statistics, or these are the statistics from that set that we just saw. 12 attacks each in points. Italy getting 3 more points from errors, 1 more point from aces. And that was the difference then in the score. And overall, there was indeed very little in it. But it is fine margins that can be the difference in the end. Well, that concludes our coverage from this particular game. Italy beating France by 3-1. Coming up, we have Japan against Iran. We hope you can stay with us for that. But for now, though, for myself, Clayton Lucas, as we have a look at the table, Italy are just behind, but they should actually be in front because they beat Brazil 3-2, and it's on wins first. But on the head-to-head. However, it's all set up very nicely for the final day. For myself, Clayton Lucas, and the volleyball crew here, it's now time to say goodbye.